Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV on the Xbox One console. This is the Przemas Outback John Deere Farm, episode number 12. Thanks for stopping in, folks. I sure do appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to give this video a little view. Alright, so to catch you up, episode number 12 kicks off. We have just sold all of the crops from the last harvest on the grain train here. You can see that we have quite a few $100,000 in the bank. We have just parked the train. We're going back to the farm here really quickly, and we're going to start phase 3. So from what I understand, the train's coming. Well, maybe I just parked it a little too close. Phase 3, yes, we have $689,000. We're going to buy some equipment, and we're going to start mowing the grass that we planted last episode. Yes, you remember, if you tuned into episode number 11 of the Przemas Outback John Deere Farm, you remember that we did plant a heck of a lot of grass in the merged fields that we purchased. So we're just going to drive over there right now and take a quick look at that. And I'm still not certain what we're going to do with all that grass. I do want to start filling up one of these silage bunkers just so we can see exactly how much it holds. That's probably going to take a while. It's probably going to take even longer to sell it, but it will be extra income nonetheless, because grass you only have to plant once and it just keeps growing back. So it's not going to cost anything just to leave it there and let it grow over and over and over again. And of course we will use some of the grass that is collected for various animals, sheep, cows. We'll make some silage bales out of it as well at some point, I'm guessing. But we got a lot of grass here. Have a look at this. This field is huge. 12 and 13 have been merged into one big super grass field. It's ready to harvest, so we can jog on back to the farm, pick up the mowers, and start the mowing of the lawn. That's right, we finally get to use the 2 John Deere mowers that we purchased at the beginning of this very series. We haven't had a chance to use them yet because we haven't planted grass, but now we've got lots of grass. We can mow the lawn. All right. Let's, yeah, we're going to fill up that first silage bunker there with grass. We'll probably put everything in there for the first mowing, and then we'll see how much grass we get out of it. And then we'll see just how much it's going to take to fill it up. So while we're grabbing the mowers from the farm, they're right there on your left. While we're grabbing the mowers from the farm and heading back over to the grass, if you have not done so already, folks, hit that subscribe button for me in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Drop a like on the video and ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything. There's some new series coming up as well. This weekend we are going to start uploading videos Saturdays and Sundays. So a new series premiering this weekend. Make sure you're subscribed and notifications are turned on so you don't miss that. Then when you're finished, come and follow us on all of our social media campaigns. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Patreon. There's even a PayPal link there if you'd like to send a donation my way to keep the content coming and the video equipment updated and working properly. That would be fantastic. Remember, folks, donations are never expected, but always appreciated. You'll earn a special place in my heart for time to come. Then head on over to the featured channel section. You'll see 5 Farming Simulator YouTubers there that you don't want to miss out on. Go check out their channels, subscribe, ring their bells, and like all their videos, all that fun stuff. All right, so we're back at the grass. Let's check this out. I love these John Deere mowers. I'm very, very anxious to use these. We have not had a chance. So far, in almost every series I've done, I've used the Kuhn mowers because the one Kuhn mower is a windrower. This rear John Deere mower is not a windrower. However, it just gives an excuse to go and buy one. I don't think John Deere makes a windrower, so we're going to have to go with, I think, the Krone version of the windrower because it's as close to John Deere Green as we're going to get. So we'll look at doing that a little bit later. So we've got the mowers. We need a windrower, and we also need a loading wagon to cart all of this grass around. So those are the 2 pieces of equipment that we're going to be buying here now with our crop winnings of $689,000. Those 2 super fields of corn and soybeans continue to pay out time and time again. It's completely funding phase 3. So phase 3 is obviously grass. Phase 4, have not thought that far ahead yet. If you have any ideas on what you think phase 4 might be, or what you want it to be, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see in phase 4, and I will try and incorporate that. As I said, I have no earthly idea what phase 4 is going to entail. I will leave that up to you, the viewer, to decide phase number 4. Numero cuatro. Alright, so there's one line of grass done. Let's let's do another line of grass. Let's do another line of grass. I hope I turned that not for kids notification on. Alright. Mowing the lawn, as much fun as this is, let's fast forward a little bit. Alright, folks, let's head on into the shop menu now. Let that mower mow the lawn, and we will look at windrowers. Let's find windrowers. Krone makes a crazy huge windrower. It's not even hilarious how big this thing is. Let's go and check this out. Look at this thing. 11 miles an hour working speed. Look at that wingspan on that Krone piece of machinery. It is fantastically huge. I think we're going to get that one. 19-meter span. That's going to make quick work out of this with the 6 rotating disc grass movers. I'm not even sure what you call them. Rotating grass headers. All right, there's a bunch of different designs here. We can go with reflectors or non-reflectors. I don't think that really matters in terms of what my grass is going to turn out like. Design 1 looks good. All right. Purchased. Now we need a loading wagon. I think we're going to go with the class loading wagon because, again, that's as close to John Deere Green as we're going to get. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so these tractors are 331 horsepower, 331 kilowatts, 450 horsepower. All right, we should be able to pull this $140,000 class cargo loading wagon full of grass with no problem at all with our John Deere tractors. However, that Krone one looks like it's got a little bit more capacity. And we did buy the Krone windrower, so maybe I'm thinking we should go with the Krone loading wagon as well. Yeah, I like this. We don't need a lid. We do not need the canopy. All right, purchased. All right, now we can switch to the other John Deere tractor, drive on up to the farm, drive on up to the farm. We're already at the farm. We're going to drive up to the shop and collect our equipment. Here we go. Let's get up there. And we've arrived up at the shop. It was just a short drive, but, you know, we'll fast forward anyway. Look at the size of this windrower. It's fantastically large. I love it. All right, let's head on down to... Oh, you've got quite a bit of grass mowed already, sir. Doing a fantastic job. This thing is ginormous. Let's go down to the start of the grass field down here on this end, and we'll start windrowing behind the mower, and we'll just see how this bad boy works. All right, so we got 6 rotating discs. I'm guessing it all funnels. The top 2 go into the middle 2 and then go into the bottom 2, and then it creates one big line of grass so that we can either bale it or put it in the loading wagon. I think, yeah, we're going to go with the silage deposits today, and then maybe in another episode we'll do some silage bales or some grass bales. Who knows? We will figure it out. This thing is huge. It looks like a space station. Let's have a closer look at this. I love it. Look at the forks on that thing. I would hate to get stuck in that. There we go. There's the back of it. Very, very detailed piece of equipment. I'm loving it. Loving it. All right. Good stuff. This is going to make quick work of the windrowing process. It's not going to take very long at all. Obviously, we're not going to watch all of it because this guy is still mowing his little heart out over there to the left. All right, let's fire up these bad boys. There we go. Perfect. Works like a charm. Let's get going. That is a wide area. This is not going to take very long at all, this windrowing process. We do need to be careful at the end of the field because we do not want to get hit by the train. This windrower does have quite the trailer hitch on it, and it is a fairly long piece of machinery. So I think to get... There's the train right there. Oh, you didn't get me this time. Not this time, sir. What was I saying before I was so distracted by the train? Oh yes, the windrower it's very, very long, so we're going to have to go probably onto the tracks to get all of the grass, unless we go in a different direction next time. I'm pretty sure the tracks go down the left side of the field anyway, so I don't think that there's a direction we can actually go in that is safe from the train, unless we just go around in circles until we get to the middle. But let's just try this. Yeah, we're going to have to be very, very careful on the tracks so that we don't get hit. Alright, let's turn this around without getting smacked by that train. There we go, and hopefully we can get that layer of grass right there close to the tracks. Try and get as far back as possible so that this fits in nicely. I like that you could use the middle line of grass there as a driving track so that you get all of the grass. That works out. Oh, a little too far, my friend. There we go. Perfect. And let's see. We'll continue windrowing for a bit, and then we'll run up to the shop and grab that loading wagon. All right, so we windrowed a couple of rows, I think 3 or 4, and you can see them off to the right there. We're going to grab the loading wagon, and we're going to start loading up some grass. And then we'll take the first load of grass into the biogas plant, into the silage bunker, and then we'll start the silage process. I did notice through many series that I've done with silage that there is a silage limit, like an hourly limit that you can sell. Once you reach that limit, you've got to wait until they're ready to buy some more. I wish that someone would mod the biogas plant so you can remove the daily limit and just sell the silage. I have it. You want it. You're going to pay me for it. Just take it. Why make me wait a few hours to take a few more 1,000 liters of silage? Just take it all, man. Just take it all. All right. The loading wagon seems to be working out just perfectly. It is filling up quite nicely, very quickly. Let's skip ahead a little bit to the first load of silage going in the bunker, shall we? All right, here is the first full trailer. We've got 2 rows of grass, which completely fills up the trailer to its capacity, which is good. There's a little bit left there on the ground, not much at all. But this is going to be a lot of grass. So let's head on over to the biogas plant, and we will deposit this into the very first silage bay that's located directly near the sell point. And I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm only using that first bay to start off with, because I want to see if it's more beneficial if we use conveyor belts to sell the silage directly to the biogas plant, or should we use a header of some kind, like a forage harvester maybe, or a silage cutter. I don't know. We'll figure out the best way to offload all of this silage once we're done. Let's see, what's the easiest way to do this? Let's just try and back in, because there's the sell point right there in front of us. It just makes sense that we start here at this silage bay, and we'll just sort of back. I guess we could have drove around all the way to the other side and then pulled in, but that way you get to suffer through my superior backing up skills with the trailer. There we go. We'll get there eventually. The end of the silage bay is coming up. Now, I don't want to go right to the very end, because as you flatten it and compact it, some silage will leak out onto the concrete, and we want everything to be contained in the bunker itself. So we're just going to unload here, and then we're going to drive forward at a quick pace. Why is it not giving me the option to unload here? Where is it? Oh, you know what? I've got to purchase the biogas plant. It's a good thing we've got lots of money in the bank, or we'd be stuck with a heck of a lot of grass until next harvest. All right, let's purchase this. What do we got? 219,000. That's a drop in the bucket. All right, so we had 449,000 in the bank. We're 219,000 on the biogas plant, and now we have the option to unload here because we own the property. There we go. Let's just drive forward, and we'll just start laying the grass down over as much of the bunker as we can. And then we'll come back and flatten it all later. Now we're going to flatten it layer by layer. So every time we add a layer of grass from the harvest there, we're going to flatten it just so it stays compacted, so we don't have hours and hours of compacting and you'll get really bored and watch something else. We don't want that. All right, let's go do some more windrowing and some more mowing and some more loading up of the grass, shall we? And back to windrowing we go. I just love this machine so much. It's so fantastically huge. So we got one load of grass in the silage bunker, 2 more lines to pick up, and this is the 3rd line here. Gotta be careful. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oops. I just got punched in the face by the locomotive. That was not good. That did not feel good at all. My tractor just got punched in the mouth. Oops. Sorry. I promise. Oh, I'm going to try to promise that that's not going to happen again, but it might. We're going to have to watch out for that train. All right. Let's continue this process, shall we? And here is the 2nd full load of grass going to the silage bunker in the biogas plant. Let's get over there. I do notice that my tractor is sort of slowing down a little bit. Maybe it's time we upgrade to a faster tractor. Who knows? After the next harvest, we may have to buy another tractor. Who knows? We're pretty busy here with these 2. So we will look into next episode maybe purchasing a new John Deere tractor, or the newest member of the John Deere family, to add to the farm. That will be tractor number 3. Maybe something a little different than what we have right now. Maybe we can get something else. Who knows? Oops, I think I just hit that nozzle there. Alright, so we've got 1 line of grass in there. That is, what, 56,000 liters of grass. Here comes another one. We're just going to lay it down like railroad tracks here, right beside the first one. Nice and close as we can get it without jumping the grass line there. Here we go. Perfect. And this is what you want to do to keep your silage all nice and level, and it's easier to compact when you do it this way rather than just dump it in the middle and then drive up a big hill, or sometimes it can cause problems. I like to do it layer by layer because it's just easier, and that way you can use pretty much any tractor you want to flatten out. Oh yeah, I'm hitting that nozzle. I gotta remember not to do that. You could use any tractor you want to compact the silage rather than buying something heavy or purchasing a silage roller, which in hindsight would probably be better at this stage in the game. With the amount of silage that we're getting, we probably should look at a silage roller, but for now, let's just keep loading up that bunker with some grass. And here is the 3rd truckload of grass coming into the silage bunker at the biogas plant. We're going to not hit that nozzle this time. There we go. And we're just going to lather, rinse, repeat. Same process as last time. We're going to line up beside that 2nd line, make 1 big long line of grass, and then soon the whole bottom of the silage bunker will be covered. And then we can start adding the 2nd layer with the 2nd harvest of the grass. It usually takes a couple of days for the grass to grow back. Doesn't take that long at all. We're just going to keep piling grass until we can't pile any more in here. That's the plan. Alright, there's another line. They're not all the same length. I can't get the speed down right of how fast to drive to unload it, so it's all the same length. That's roughly 8 or 9 miles an hour. So we'll try and nail that down. But once we flatten it out, it's all going to stretch out, and you'll see it when it's all flattened out. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, now switching back to the mower. This guy stopped mowing for some reason. Damn workers. All right, so there's still a little bit of grass to be mowed. Just a few more, 2 more passes, maybe 3. Who knows? Sometimes when these fields get all diagonal like this, they sort of brain fart and forget what they're doing. Or maybe he just was not satisfied with the working conditions here on the John Deere Sheamus Outback farm. Alright, so we'll just hire another one. There you go. Dispute resolved. The worker is back to work. Now we can switch back to the windrower. Where are you? There you are. And we can continue windrowing the rest of the grass, because we are almost done. The grass is almost picked up. We've almost got another full loading wagon there. We just need to make some more grass lines before we can head into the biogas plant with, you guessed it, the 4th truckload of grass. All right, Mr. Windrower Worker Man. Let's get moving. Perfect. All right, so the mowing worker is now done. He's driving off into the sunset. We need to fire that guy. All right, there we go. We can drive the mowers back to the farm. Let's just fold these up real quick. I like these John Deere mowers. Those are fantastical. All right, let's put these back on the farm. And I don't think we need this particular tractor anymore, because we can switch back and forth between the windrower and the loading wagon. So you have done your job well today, Mr. John Deere Tractor, sir. We will see you again next episode. All right, back to the windrowing. We are almost done. We've got this line to complete, and then that one little line on the left-hand side, and then we will be done the windrowing process. Let's just knock this out real quick. I'll say it again. I love this windrower. It is so big. All right. Last little one. Let's try and go right down the middle here so we don't disturb that other line of grass and we don't get hit by that train, which with my luck should be coming up out of the bottom of your screen anytime now. There it is. Stupid train. I didn't plan that either. I swear I did not look ahead in the footage to see when the train was coming. That was just sheer happenstance. I swear to God. All right. We are almost done the windrowing, and then we can complete the loading of the grass into the silage bunker. All right, folks, here we go. Drum roll, please. This is the end of the windrowing process. All right, now we can drive you back to the farm after we fold you up, and we can load up the rest of the grass, and then we continue the compacting process in leveling out all of our silage. Stay tuned. And this is now the 5th truck coming into the silage bunker. We have 4 full lines of grass here. What are we at now? What does that say? 160,000 liters of grass plus this 50,000. Over 200,000 liters of grass, or pounds, liters. The argument continues, folks. I'm still not sure if we can classify grass as liters. I don't know. We're just going to go with liters. All right, let's go grab some more grass. And here's truck number 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that was 4. This is 5. I made a mistake. We didn't have 5 lines of grass. 1, 2, 3. I can't count. This is the 5th line of grass. This is all the grass that was on the field, folks. We've got 5 full trucks of grass. This one was almost full. Almost, but not quite. All right, so we can take the loading wagon back to the farm, and then we can come back and we can start compacting our grass into, or actually it's chaff now. Once you put grass into the silage bunker, it automatically becomes chaff. You can pick it back up again, but it won't be grass. It'll be chaff, just so you know. All right, so we're going to park this right here, right beside the windrower. We'll have all of our grass mowing or grass cutting equipment over here on this side. We'll move the mowers over later on, and we'll just head back on into the silage bunker, and we'll start driving over some grass. For those of you that like tediousness in their lives, compacting silage is very, very tedious. I'm not even going to lie. It is literally driving back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we do have 5 rows of grass. I don't know why I thought there was more. Oh well. Blame the public school system. There we go. So we're just going to drive back and forth. You can see we're at 22% right now. You got to go to 100 before you can cover up the silo, but we're not going to cover it up just yet. Anyway, we're just going to keep piling grass over top of it until we can't pile any more grass in it. And then we'll see just how much it holds, and then maybe we'll just fill up all 6 bunkers. Who knows what the future holds for the silage business. We don't really need a whole lot of money right now, so this extra income from silage is purely educational at this point. For those of you viewers who have never done silage before, you can see that it is relatively simple. You merely grow grass, you cut grass, you pick up that grass, and you put the grass here in the silage bunker. And then you drive over top of said grass until the compacting percentage reads 100%. And then you can cover it up. And then in a little while, a few days or a few months, depending on how you play your gameplay, it'll turn into silage. You can uncover it and then throw it all back into a trailer and sell it for profit. Because grass is technically free. You only have to pay to plant it once, and it just keeps growing back. It never stops until you cultivate or plow over top of it. But we're not going to do that. So we do need grass for various things, as I've mentioned before. We're going to use it for silage. We're going to make some grass bales. We're going to make silage bales. We are going to feed it to the animals, the sheep, cows. I don't think we can feed grass to pigs, but we may start a grass-fed cow business. Who knows? Who knows? Let's skip ahead a little bit because this is really just putting me to sleep. Let's fast forward. All right, here we are. We're at 99%. Just a couple of more. There we go, 100%. So this is what your grass is going to look like after it's compacted to 100%. So you can see here it'll be easier to just layer another bed of grass on top of that one, and we can just keep layering it until it's full 100%, and then we can wrap it and then possibly sell it. So that is going to wrap up this episode, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This was the Przemas Outback John Deere Farm, episode number 12. You're watching Farming Simulator 19, played on the Xbox One console. My name is JCTV. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm sure hoping you have a fantastic rest of your day. And for now, this is JCTV saying, as always, see you later.